This will listen fork tips. Okay. Loosen the top clamps. Loosen the front axle retaining nuts. Remove the axle on the wheel. Thought I'd better stabilise the front end. It felt a bit dodgy on the stand. Remove the brake caliper. I just hooked it aside with a stretchy to keep it out of the way. Loosen the lower fork retaining bolts. It's raining outside. Remove the fork. Same with the other side, lower bolts. I've already loosened the top ones. Take off the top cap from the forks. Remove the spring, drain the oil, compress the fork tube a few times, get most of the oil out, and then just let it drain for a few minutes. The other fork tube out with the spring. Drain the oil. Use a special tool that I made. You should really get the proper tool for this job, because if that timber breaks inside the tube, you could be in trouble. Use a 8mm hex to get the bottom screw out. Out with a damper rod, small spring and spacer. Make sure the compressed coil goes at the top when you're replacing it into the tube. Remove special tool. Pour out the correct amount of oil, which I think was 565 mils. Spring. Pour in the oil. put in the top cap and washer. Don't cross thread it. Give the forks a clean up. I used a bit of car polish, keep them nice and shiny. Return the fork to the yoke. Align it at the top and tighten so it remains in place. Tighten all the bolts. Out with a damping rod. Turn over the spring and spacer. Place in a fork. Compressed coil at the top. Nut and washer. Polish. Reassemble, same as the other side. Attach the brake caliper. I put a little bit of grease on the bolts. Reinsert the wheel, get the disc in between the brake shoes and make sure you line up the speedo cable over the lugs correctly. It takes a bit of jiggling to get the wheel back in. Put the axle brake through, tighten. Tighten the upper bolts first. And then the lower ones. Not sure why, but that's what it says in the manual. Speedo cable retainer. Undo the strop. Just make sure your brake's okay. Test the lever a few times. So hopefully it'll still ride alright, we'll see.